Man, just when you think that you have the rest of the day, there's some more moves to be made. Didn't really rhyme, but I tried. What is up, Fin fans? Yes, cuts were made today, but a trade was made today. Dolphins added some more players. If you guys didn't check out earlier today, I was live. We talked a lot about the Josh Rosen cut. I talked a lot about, why it happened and, gave my assessment on why I thought it happened. Where is he going to go? All this stuff. So if you want, go back, check out the live stream from earlier today. But today, by 4 o'clock, the Miami Dolphins and other NFL teams had to get their roster to 52 men. So there's a lot of cuts, a lot of trades, a lot of stuff that were happening. But before we jump into all that sexy goodness, I got to shout out a few people, a bunch of people, actually. I got some new patrons. I got Tony, Andres, Fit Trucker, $4 patrons. I got Daniel and Joseph Harmon, $8 patrons. And I have Joseph Huddleston with a $20 patron. Thank you guys so much for joining. A lot of you guys started joining. So if you did join, be sure to message me on the Patreon, whatever, and let me know if you want to be part of the Discord. You don't need to be, but it is one of the perks of joining the Patreon. One other person I got to shout out, and that is Ross. Bought himself some DDW merch. It's linked below. You can probably see it if you scroll down a little bit right below the video, below the title. I got myself some merch. I'm looking on upgrading a little bit, maybe razzle in it if my voice just went out halfway through it. So it's because I'm an idiot. But that's all I got for you. Let's jump into the fat of this video. And the Miami Dolphins made a trade with the Oakland Raiders. And you think, Doug, that already happened. That happened a few days ago. We traded Raekwon McMillan to them for a 4th. We gave them a 5th, and they gave us a 4th. What are you talking about? Well, the Miami Dolphins also traded with the Oakland Raiders for running back Lynn Bowden Jr. We sent them a 4th. They sent us Bowden and a 6th. So you're thinking to yourself, wait a second. Yes, that is, yes. So essentially, if you look at the trade, we sent Raekwon McMillan and a 5th round pick to the Oakland Raiders, and they sent us Bowden and a 6th back. That's essentially the fat of the trade, because the 4th that we sent back to Oakland was their 4th round pick. So, yeah. So who essentially is Bowden? What, when, why, how, all that stuff. The Oakland Raiders took him in the 3rd round. The 3rd round this draft. Out of Kentucky, and they were hoping that he would come in, be very dynamic. He got the most versatile player award of 2019. He's a super dynamic, not physical, but like Swiss Army knife. Malcolm Perry, like I said. So, why did they trade him? Why did they trade him to us for a 4th, but essentially for Raekwon McMillan? They just took him with a 3rd round pick. Well, he was a quarterback / wide receiver transitioning to a running back, and they thought he would be a little bit more dynamic. He struggled a little bit for them in camp, and the Miami Dolphins thought to themselves, we'll take him. We'll fit him in this offense, Chan Gailey-style offense, and we'll make him way better than you probably think he'll be. So, like I said, in a nutshell, we sent Raekwon McMillan and a 5th round pick to the Oakland Raiders, and they sent Bowden and a 6th round pick back. I don't hate that at all. They used a 3rd on him, and all we had to give up was a 5th. I don't hate that at all. Really interested to see how the Dolphins use him. I'm really interested to see where they play him, but it's a good move. It's a good move. Now, like I said, I'm hearing he didn't have a very fantastic camp. Not a great pass blocker, but the Dolphins aren't going to make him stay in to be a pass blocker. So this is a very interesting move, and I'm very interested to see where it goes. There were some more cuts today. I will link below. The Miami Dolphins officially released their list of cuts. It's a long list. I talked about most of it in the live stream today, and there were some more, so it'd be linked below if you guys really want to see the full entire list. But of some notable things that happened on that list is the fact that Matt Cole, Kirk Merritt, Benito Jones was cut. That happened after my live stream. Same thing with Duvall Neto. A lot of you guys were asking me about him, the Brazilian defensive tackle who they have listed as guard, because again, they were trying to make that transition with him. A lot of people were asking, hey, is he going to make it? Well, he got cut. They'll probably try to bring him back because he is exempt from the practice squad. So the Dolphins will be able to have 17, but it'll only count as 16. And Tyshawn Render. All of these guys I named, Matt Cole, Kirk Merritt, Benito Jones, Dervel Neto, and Tyshawn Render, can come back on practice squad. They just have to clear waivers. So we'll see how that works. And another one that wouldn't have happened if the Dolphins didn't make this trade for Lynn Bowden is Tay Hayes. I heard Tay Hayes was going to make the roster and was doing really well. And then the Dolphins made the trade with the Oakland Raiders and they needed that room, so they cut Tay Hayes. Now, he's another possibility of coming and being on the practice squad. But that, it's difficult. Now, I talked about this in the live stream, but I'll talk about it now because I don't know if you guys checked out the live stream. But without preseason, a lot of these guys that are getting waived, picking them up is kind of a shot in the dark, because with preseason, you get to see them play, right? Sometimes these guys get cut because, there was just someone a little bit better than them, but they're still really good. And we get to see that in preseason. But being that there was no preseason, we don't know. People don't know how Tyshawn Render's doing. Was he good? Was he bad? Why did he get cut? Same thing with Matt Cole and Kirk Merritt. Well, Kirk Merritt got cut because he hasn't practiced in about 2 weeks. But Matt Cole and all these guys, why did they get cut? We don't know. We can't watch your practice because then that's cheating. So it's a lot of shot in the dark stuff. But that's a lot of moves are happening today. And I'm going to give you guys, Cameron Wolf released kind of a little rundown of what the roster looks like, what the 53-man roster looks like, right? As of right now, of me recording this, which is Saturday at 8:30, the Miami Dolphins have 2 quarterbacks. They have 5 running backs / fullbacks, because I think Chandler Cox made it through. They have 3 tight ends. They have 7 wide receivers. 7. I told you, they like to run a 3 wide receiver base set. They have 9 offensive linemen, which thank God, because we need some depth there. 7 defensive linemen, 7 linebackers, gives you an idea of what type of defense they're running. 5 cornerbacks, and 5 safeties. The safeties they have are Fedulum, Frazier, Brandon Jones, Bobby McCain, and Eric Rowe. That's the 53, and then they got 3 specialists, which essentially is Ferguson, this long snapper, Hawk, the punter, and Sanders, the kicker. But this team, lots of offensive linemen, defensive linemen, linebackers, and wide receivers. 9 offensive linemen, 7 wide receivers, 7 defensive linemen, and 7 linebackers. This team, you get an idea of what they're trying to run. The fact that they also kept the fullback is very interesting too. They're going to try to run that style of offense where you get a little bit of both, but it's going to be very, very interesting. But I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say. Be sure to comment below. What do you guys think about the trade? What do you guys think about Lynn Bowden Jr.? Do you like the move? Do you not like the move? Is it a head scratcher for you? I like the move. Like I said, I think this kid is going to really help this offense out. I wouldn't say he's going to be a pivotal part that's going to push it, but just like Malcolm Perry, I think Malcolm Perry you're gonna see a lot of him throughout the season. Don't be surprised with Bowden. You got Breida, Howard, Gaskins, have them all intertwined. It's gonna be very, very interesting. So be sure to comment below. I'm very interested what you guys have to say about that. Some of the cuts. What cuts are surprising to you? What cuts do you think hopefully will make the roster? I'm very interested in what you guys have to say about that, and I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. For comment of the day, I'm going to kind of talk about a little bit about what I said in the live stream earlier today, because I've noticed, especially on the Josh Rosen cut video, even the Josh Rosen potential trade video, a lot of you guys were like, why? Why would we cut him? Why this? Why that? A lot of people were like, why? For one, I'm really interested to hear from you guys. I hope you guys comment below. What about Josh Rosen makes you guys so dedicated to him? You know what I'm saying? I don't blame you. I'm just interested to hear what you guys have to say, because a lot of you guys, are so upset about it. He was our quarterback for the past 6 years and took us to 2 playoff championships. Very interested what you guys have to say, because a lot of you guys are very passionate about Josh Rosen, and I'm very interested in what you guys have to say. But here's my response, and here's what I think the reasoning is that the Dolphins cut Josh Rosen. For one, I honestly think that it was because they probably didn't get a good enough trade, or no one really came out and made a big offer, because we're hearing from the Bengals that they're not going to pick up Josh Rosen. We're hearing from some teams that they're going to let him go through waivers. So it's very interesting to hear that. The other reason I think is because the Dolphins respect and have high praise, I guess you could say, for Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen versus Tua and Fitz in camp, right? Tua is going to be the backup. Fitz most likely is going to be the starter unless, we never know. Tua might end up being the starter come next Sunday. But the Dolphins probably look at this situation and said to Josh Rosen, do you really want to sit third and not even have a chance to be a backup and not even really have a chance to start? So what they did is they released the guy and gave him a chance to go to a team where he will have the possibility to start. Say he goes to Jacksonville. There's a very good possibility he'll start. He'll play multiple games. He might go to a team that the starting quarterback is meh, and then he comes in here and he shows what he can do. I think the Dolphins thought that he can't really do that here because of Fitz and Tua. So they let him go. Instead of holding on to him, letting him ride the bench and just using him and hoping somebody gets injured and then they can poach him for a higher draft pick, they were like, listen, we're going to let you go so you can go pick where you want to go and so you can give yourself an opportunity to start and to play and to show these people how good you are. That's personally what I think, but you might be like, oh, you're stupid, which I understand. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm being dumb, or do you guys agree that the Dolphins did that to let him go start somewhere because he's not starting here? Be sure to comment below about that. But that's the video. I got a big video for you guys on Monday. Monday, this upcoming week, starts my regularly scheduled programming. So Monday, I got my record predictions. Then Wednesday, we got the picks video. Then either Friday or Saturday, I'm going to let you guys decide when I do the preview video. So if you guys want it Friday, I'll do it Friday. If you want Saturday, I'll do it Saturday. And Sunday is the Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. I'll be live for that. And then after that, you got the postgame. So got a lot of videos this week. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. As soon as news breaks, I was tweeting it out, especially this Bowden trade, all that stuff. So be sure to go follow me on Twitter. Check out Fan to Fan Network. They're going to be doing a bunch of things on Twitch, pregame stuff, all that great stuff. So be sure to check them out. Check out DolphinsTalk.com. Great site. A ton of my stuff's on there. Other Dolphin YouTubers, podcasters, all that stuff is on there as well. So go check it out. Other than that, I'll see you guys Monday. Unless the news breaks. More news breaks. We make trades or something. I'm going to make a video. But if not, I'll see you guys Monday with my record prediction video. But like usual, stay classy. A fins up.